Well, good afternoon, guys. This is National Forest Hunter, and I'm in the Sam Houston National Forest, about 70 miles north of Houston, Texas. And it is the middle of August of 2016, and I'm out in one of my first preseason scouting trips, and I want to tell you there's a big difference in the forest this year. One of the things I've noticed is the tremendous amount of greenery that we are getting. You know, it wasn't really until last year, last hunting season, that we finally had a real wet fall, a real wet winter, and also we had heavy rains in the southeast Texas area in the spring and the early summer of 2016. Some of you may recall the reports of flooding in and around Houston. But I've got to tell you that the greenery is unbelievable this year. I have never seen it quite this green in the forest. All the trees, all the small undergrowth, the grass. A lot of the grass is over a foot long. I haven't seen that since 2010. Because of the drought that we experienced in 2011 and what it took for this forest to recover. But now that we've had a real wet spring, you can see that the forest is just green. There's a lot of moisture right now. We've continued to have lots of rains. And so, wow, the forest is back in a big way. A lot of the young trees in some of the area that I really like to hunt. I tell you that some of those young pines look like they grew 2 feet just in 10 months. It's really amazing. But guys, it's we're getting, let's see, not too far away from squirrel season, which will begin on October 1st, 2016. And then in early November, we've got deer season coming up. So it's not really too early to get out and maybe make a couple trips to some of your areas, get an idea where the browse is, and find out, maybe try to find some game trails and see if they're being used. It looks like there's been so much water going through here that a lot of the game trails that I'm used to seeing in my hunting area are really washed away. A lot of the scrapes, the ground scrapes that the does and the bucks use, they're gone. You can't see them. Now I know where they're at, and I can see the branches that hang down over those that are important. That's good that they're still there, so they'll be probably used again this fall. But you know, it's not too late or too early for you to get out in your spot and do a little research. So I want to encourage you to do that. Now, in the month of August, remember your hunting license and your annual hunting permit, they will expire, I believe, on the 31st of August. So don't forget, if you're going to be out here and especially if you carry a gun in the National Forest, then you're a hunter. So please make sure you've got a current hunting license, that your annual hunting permit is current, and you know, if you're going to carry a shotgun or a .22 or something like that, make sure you're legal. Make sure you've dotted all the I's, crossed all the T's, and you're good. Make sure you wear your orange. Got to have your orange hat. Got to have your orange vest. Make sure you wear it. It's very important. You never know when you're going to meet somebody out here, and it's always good to be visible. Now I'm getting out here down by part of the creek that flows through my area, and from the drought, these big trees that you see down, they stood for about 3 years after the drought, but finally they fell. They'd been weakened by the drought, and I can see 3 big trees in my view right now that were not down. Now they're down. This one right here that crosses over the creek, I don't recall that one being down last fall, so it's kind of fresh. But anyways, folks, it's time to get ready. There's a real big pine right here. It looks to be about 2 feet and 2.5 feet in diameter. Lots of big trees out in the National Forest north of Houston. Anyways, guys, let's get ready. Hunting season's coming. This is National Forest Hunter. I'll be giving you some more reports in September and in October. Have a great day.